On the continent of Khorvaire, a chance encounter brought 4 intrepid travelers together on the road to adventure. Though they began as strangers, they soon became known as the Hero Squad.
So, the whole gang strolls on up to the gala.
Dressed to the nines?
Dressed to the nines. Mm-hmm. This guy's smelling like roses and lavender.
And high on chill fill.
Low on chill fill.
Yeah.
Low on chill fill.
Thank you.
You smell like nuggies.
I smell like nuggies.
Like good nuggies. Still fresh.
Yeah.
And Hex definitely hiding a crown under that hat.
Yeah.
So you arrive at the front. Perrin, says a couple of things to the person who's there, and you're let into the gala. So what do you see? Before you, huge grand ballroom, tons of socialites around, all kind of, all that kind of stuff. All drinking very fancy beverages. You do also see lots of guards around. So like with every group of, 4 to 5 socialites, you see 1 or 2 like giant people next to them who clearly are not conversing.
Giants?
Not like giants, but like giant like Atlas and Hex.
Humanoids.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they've
large
got guards.
humanoids. Yes. So clearly this is common. So y'all walking in with your entourage, pretty common.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. Except for maybe the fact that like Hex is a Warforged. Yeah. You don't see any other Warforged around. But that also isn't that unexpected because of the setting. It's more like...
So we're so high class enough that we have a war.
That's what I was going to say. Is he kind of like a status symbol, maybe?
Not necessarily in the way that you might think.
Okay.
You might be looked down upon for having a
Really?
We'll find out. Let's see what happens when you're talking to people.
Okay.
So Perrin very quickly kind of says, okay, we should probably kind of split up and try and find things out. Separate, divide and conquer, that whole thing.
Perrin, darling, let me get you a drink.
Oh, Brittany.
I'll be back in a bit. You know how these things go.
Thank you so much. All right, well, we'll head over this way.
Yes, we'll see
come
you.
on, Lordred. Atlas, why don't you come with us?
Okay.
And Hex will stay with the rest of you. How's that sound?
Yes,
Good?
I do need someone to carry my hats because I need to change hats mid-gala.
Yes, ma'am. I will hold all of your hats. Am I doing a good job?
You're doing fantastic.
Thank you. I mean, yes, ma'am. So the 2 groups kind of split up and you separate and go your different ways.
Yeah.
Rhaegar, you're with Brittany and Brittany and Christina.
Yep.
So you go to get a drink.
Of course.
All right. Y'all follow her over.
Oh yeah,
to the bar,
I'm getting a drink as well.
We're getting fancy drinks.
Rhaegar, sneak me one.
You got it, bro. So you're like across the way, just like.
So can I order a drink and try to get it to Atlas?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to order a whiskey soda.
Okay.
Okay. For my man Atlas.
Yes.
I think you're gonna have to go fancier than that.
Yeah, look at the crazy whatevers that people have here.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the bartender and say,
The fuzzy drum ringer.
Is that the fanciest drink that I can order that has whiskey in it?
Yes.
The fuzzy drum ringer?
Yes.
I love that name. All right. Can I please order 1 fuzzy drum ringer, please?
Indeed.
Actually, make it 2.
Well, here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Hands you 2 drinks.
I have 1, which I immediately drink and set down, and then I have my other one that I'm going to bring to my friend Atlas.
Okay.
All right, so you're just going to walk it over?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's fine.
There you go, bud.
Hey, thank you.
Gotcha.
It's fuzzy.
And you guys, you're kind of a bit of a distance away.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just like handing it to him. Like you
Right. I walk to him.
Yeah.
You put it in a slingshot.
Open wide.
I don't think there's any rules that say like guards can't have a drink, right?
I mean, he's our personal guard, so he can...
I mean, it's our rules,
Yeah,
right?
our rules.
Yeah, our guard, our rules.
Ja rules.
It's one of those things that, like, yeah, you don't see most of the guards drinking, but it's also like nobody's like
Yeah, no one's gonna
scoffing or
question
anything.
us.
I mean, some people might be like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, we're the fun
You're going
people.
to give
That's right.
drinks to the hill.
Yeah, we're the fun parents. That's right.
You're a cool mom.
Just as long as you do it in the house, okay?
Cool mom. All right. Do you head back over?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
All right.
reconvene.
Halfway between going from Atlas to the other group, a man kind of comes up next to you. Why, hello. Rhaegar, is it?
The Odrigar.
Indeed. I hear you were looking for me.
I have been looking for you, actually.
I will walk with you as we talk.
Okay.
What is it that you are looking for?
Well,
Okay, and here's where I would like to use my skill.
Okay.
I have Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
Thieves' Cant, what it does during your rogue training, you learn
yes.
Thieves' Cant, a secret mix of dialect jargon and code that allows you to hide messages in seemingly normal conversation.
Okay.
Only another creature that knows Thieves' Cant can understand such messages.
So here's what we're going to do. Rick and I are going to have a nonsense conversation, and then I'll tell you what information you gleaned based off what you were trying to do.
Okay.
So how has your evening been?
well, the fuzzy cat didn't come home last night, but good luck.
The fuzzy cat. He is a very tricky animal, but you know, if you hang above the ceiling and you look above the lights, that is where you find the fuzzy cat always.
That's true. You know, I always look under the sofa for the fuzzy cat, but he's the sneaky one, that fuzzy cat.
You see, you keep your eyes to the ground and you will not find the fuzzy cat. No, you must always look high.
I need to look high, you're right, because you know what? Fuzzy cats can fly, and we always forget that.
But with the flying fuzzy cat, you have to worry about the slippery snake. And the slippery snake, he is not safe.
Ironically, slippery snake, not so slippery these days.
Oh, it's true. He's right.
But that fuzzy cat, last I heard, ate the slippery snake, and now has become a snake-cat hybrid.
No. The cockatrice does not agree with this. No. You see, it looked him in the eye, and then he turned to stone. And that stone was built into a house.
And in that house, many fuzzy cats were born.
Ah, yes! The fuzzy cats are all around. I like you! So,
Hold on.
what did you ask him?
Can I roll to see if my observant at least saw what Rhaegar was trying to say?
You're going to try and understand?
No, not understand.
Okay. just yeah.
Like you're just baffled at
No, I think that you actually don't have to roll for
Yeah,
that.
'cause
so you can read his lips.
I can read his
essentially.
lips.
And so you heard directly what he said.
Exactly.
Right? And so you're very confused.
I thought
Exactly.
Thieves' Cant was like
It's like Cockney
sign
slang.
language.
It's like a Cockney slang.
No, it is that as well. It says, in addition, you understand a set of secret signs
Okay.
and symbols used to convey short, simple messages.
So it's like the hobo language mixed with that.
Right.
So
I don't know what happened.
you weren't there. You were with me.
No, I know, but just listen to this conversation. I don't know what happened.
My character, though, is like,
did hear it.
what the fuck?
And remember what your drink was called, so then you might be even more confused. So, what was it that you were trying to figure out?
So what I was asking was, is there a job in this town, and is there a place for me in it?
Okay, so like, is there a big
That's
take?
a
and
very
part of it?
elaborate way to ask that.
Well, actually,
look up.
here's
look down.
another interesting part about Thieves' Cant. It takes 4 times longer to convey such a message than it does to speak.
I've never
the
actually
same
read the
idea
description
plainly.
of Thieves' Cant.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So roll. Just roll a quick roll, and we'll throw probably just your.
17 and plus.
Your charisma,
I probably say
right?
charisma, but
19.
All right, so yeah, you're successful in your request.
God
he
I didn't roll a 1.
Yeah, he understood what you said.
Awesome.
And essentially what he said back to you was, well, every time we come through, there's always stuff to be had. We don't come here for no reason. You can always use an extra hand, so it can bring you in for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Did he give me like a time and place?
I think he would have just essentially, said, we'll talk about this later.
Okay.
And he walks with you over to the bar with, he's kind of shadowing you a little bit.
Okay. So then, Christina, Brittany, are you still at the bar?
Yes.
I mean, we're just mingling at this point. We're just.
Well, I would like to
other.
introduce you to Leodegar.
Oh, why, hello.
Oh, hello, Lodriga. A fantabulous performance last night.
Oh, why, thank you.
You stole my heart away.
You know, it's I love what I do, but I could not
can
do it
tell.
without my wonderful co-stars and everyone else.
Yes, who was that?
Oh.
She did a phenomenal job.
Marakai, she is one of the greatest performers in all of the land.
Yes.
My ability to perform my acrobatics requires someone who can keep up, and I honestly believe she can perform better than I. Don't tell her I said that.
Oh, I will not.
How long have you trained?
Oh, my whole life.
Your whole life?
Oh, people like me, you know, we do these things since we were born.
I'm sure it's very much natural talent, though, as well.
Well, of course. I have always been talented in this way. I know the effect I have on people around me, so I use that to my advantage. As do you. I have seen your performances before.
We should do some sort of combination.
Oh, I do not know what I could add to your performance.
Oh my gosh.
It's perfect already.
I mean, Brittany has been throwing around the ideas of a more theatrical performance.
Indeed.
Oh.
And not just so much music, but, more live dancing.
I was thinking about calling our next album Circus.
I like this.
Right? This is very good.
This
And
works with what I do.
Yeah, and maybe we could get. I'm sorry, I already forgot how to pronounce her name.
Leodegar.
No, the lady.
Marakai.
Oh, Marakai. Yeah.
Marakai. Maybe we could get Marakai in on it as well.
Perhaps she's a very busy woman.
Oh, I can imagine with her talents, she's probably got no free time at all.
Indeed.
Is she here tonight?
She may be. I'm not positive. She has many things to do while we're here.
Of course, of course.
But if I see her, I will let her know that you would like to meet her.
I would love that. You would have my eternal gratitude.
Of course, of course.
What are you drinking?
Oh, well, if I could get one of them fuzzy drum ringers.
Oh, well, let us walk over to the bar and get one.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for those drinks.
They're very delicious.
All right, so y'all are kind of schmoozing and all that kind of stuff. What are you doing over there, especially after having seen what he
So
said?
after having seen what he just said, I am genuinely concerned about his health. I'm walking over to him and I just want to sort of touch his shoulder, take him aside, and have a little. Reg, are you feeling okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everything going okay tonight?
Yeah, I took one of those chill fills and everything is smooth sailing.
All right.
Why, what's up?
You seem okay at the moment. I don't know. You just seem a little bit off your norm just a minute ago.
You know, it might be the bath that did it to me. I'm not used to being this clean.
Interesting. I'm now
You're so confused.
I'm so confused about what's going on with him. No, I don't think my character would do this. I'll just be like, all right, you're looking okay to me now,
You
buddy.
need anything? You need another fuzzy drum bringer?
I'm still working on my first one. You got yours?
Yeah, here. And I poured in your glass.
Thank you.
You got it.
All right.
I like to see, I want to see if you drink it. Like you're afraid maybe my drink was poisoned.
Right. Yeah, I'm now very concerned.
What's wrong,
about
buddy?
Are you not
Drink up.
drinking that?
Oh, wait. Christina, how are you feeling tonight?
Well, I am Brittany.
Oh.
How are
How are you feeling?
I don't know. I'm very concerned about everyone at the moment, but you all sound okay.
Do you
to me.
need to take a quick walk outside, maybe get some fresh air?
No. I'm here to protect you, ma'am. All right?
Your bodyguard seems very anxious.
He's new.
It's okay.
I'm on high alert, is all.
Nothing bad ever happens at these things.
Thank you.
It's all for show.
His last job didn't go very well.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't there a robbery or something that happened on your last job?
There
that you
was
were telling us
and
about?
an explosion and a hat.
And a hat?
Yeah.
Well, why
did
don't
get
you
that free hat,
regale
that's
us with that story?
Okay, so the way it went down, from what I recall, was a bunch of robots attacked a train. And me, being the sole bodyguard of it all, I had to defend all the passengers from these robots that were ravenous.
Can
Hundreds
you
of them.
believe this, Lord Regard?
Hundreds of them.
I'm shocked.
Yes. So, with just my mighty hammer and my shield, my own wits, held off hundreds of robots that were trying.
Hundreds?
Yes. Hundreds.
My goodness.
That sounds unbelievable.
But, unbeknownst to me, some mighty force came down and attacked the head caboose of the train. Not caboose. Engine.
The engine.
Head caboose is going to be my new go-to for anybody who's in charge. Who's the head caboose?
And then the whole thing, the whole engine explodes. I, being the mighty man that I am, separated the engine from the rest of the train, then stopped it all with my own 2 fists.
Hex is like right there. He's like, no, that's not what happened.
I like nudge Hex. I'm like,
Why are you hitting me with your elbow?
I need a new hat.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Can I pull Hex aside for really quick? Like, come do a hat huddle with me. We're doing hat.
We have to do hat strategy. Yes.
Just let Alice tell
You need to
We might be
hattergize.
able to get more information out of Lord Regar if you let him tell this tale. So don't correct him. Also, the pink one.
Of course.
Yes.
The pink one.
The pink one. Thank you.
He does
Well,
this.
while
He
they're
does it.
distracting-
He does
Yeah.
a hex wink.
Yeah.
Love it.
While they're talking, I like pull Leodrigar closer to the conversation so that they don't hear each other. I mean, like, that's so fascinating. What happened after that?
Well,
I mean, you never told us what happened when we hired you.
everyone survived the train crash, but something was stolen.
What was it? Was it your heart?
No,
Oh my.
I don't think so. No, I still have that.
Okay.
But
For now.
there was a box. I'll admit that I don't know anything about this box, but it's
On the train?
On the train, of all places.
This is the only thing that was stolen from this train.
Seemingly, yeah. It was seemingly very valuable.
Well, I'm sure there was lots of other cargo on the train. They probably took more than just the single box.
Well, perhaps the other robots that I single-handedly held off wanted more than that, but someone snuck into the back of the train and took just a singular box.
Do you know who this someone was?
You know, I didn't get a great look, but I imagine whoever it was, that's the person that exploded the front of the train. I did, however, see that they took off in an airship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you know what was in the box?
I don't.
Clearly something valuable.
Of course.
I mean, you blow up a whole train for one box.
Exactly.
Must be very.
Anyway, my employer's very upset at the whole thing, as you can imagine. The train blows up, and anyway, yeah. So, I mean,
There's only so much you could do, it seems, in that situation.
I was holding off thousands of robots.
true.
You seem like quite the great hero.
I mean,
They should be telling tales of you.
that's what I said.
Perhaps you should write a song about him.
I mean, we certainly haven't, but like we certainly can.
Maybe you guys can make a play about him.
Oh,
There we go.
This-
Combination.
I could use some of these materials.
Maybe
Yes.
you guys write the play, you write the music. This is the collab you guys have been waiting for.
I like this. I've never done a performance on a train, but perhaps this will be the one.
Ooh.
This could be fun. Okay. I like this idea. I must go. I am going to go and talk to some of my people. But thank you so much for bringing me into here and having such a great conversation with me.
Of course.
love you.
Logica.
Enjoy the fuzzy drum ringer.
You know I will. It was a pleasure to
But
meet
we
you.
will talk business later as well.
Of course, this sounds wonderful.
We exchange.
Information.
Yes. Business cards.
Cell phone numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Got his Twitter handle.
Speaking Stone.
I
Is
did.
that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, Speaking Stone
Stone of
numbers.
far speech.
Touching dragonfly
Yeah.
things.
So Leo Jagar, kind of moves back into the.
Can I make a note to sort of watch where he goes? Inconspicuously.
Okay, so roll a. You want to do it inconspicuously.
Yeah, I just want
Okay.
to sort of know which direction he's going.
So I'd say
off.
roll perception. Do it at disadvantage
Okay.
because you're trying not to be seen while you're doing this. So basically, just roll it twice. Take the lowest.
Yeah.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, you should be
Because I'm
doing
much
this.
better at this than you.
But is that this is
Actually,
My
those are
lowest
both
is,
pretty good.
18 is the lowest.
and you go ahead and do it as well.
Yeah.
With this.
That's not bad.
I mean, he wasn't trying to be deceptive.
It's true.
Try to do it twice.
If you're trying to be inconspicuous.
Oh my God! 16 is the low, 20 is the high.
Natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20. All right. So you both, do your best to follow him as he's going along. Sadly, because you did disadvantage, you got a 16, not a 20. So he, just kind of like wanders into the crowd and everything like that. You seem to be having a pretty easy time watching him kind of head, towards the back. But as he reaches sort of the middle, disappears.
Yeah. Okay.
You just lose all track of him.
Can we huddle real quick? I mean, not really huddle. That'll be
hat
conspicuous. But let's just sort of like chat amongst ourselves.
Are we gonna pull a uranium chef and all go to the bathroom together?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Do you have to use the restroom, Rhaegar?
I always have to use the restroom. That's my secret.
All right. Well, or we could go out on one of the balconies.
And use the restroom?
I mean, and
That is rude. I even know that's rude.
I mean, we don't have to all cram into the latrine. We could use the balcony.
All right, as long as I can use the bathroom, I'm fine.
Why don't you go to the bathroom first? We'll find a empty balcony.
And use the bathroom there? What's wrong with you
Don't
guys?
shout that here.
And use the bathroom there?
Go to the restroom.
Okay, I'm gonna go use the toilet like a normal person. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
All right.
So as you go to the toilet, Lord and Perrin come over and they're like, "So, you're supposed to be pretending to be our guard."
I was. Wait, was I your guard or was I their guard? I'm sorry, I got concerned for my friend. He was talking about cats on the ceiling or something.
That's fine.
Oh, what a feeling.
Just, let's try and keep up with it.
All right, then I reconvene with them.
So what did you guys find out? Or what's going on? It looked like I think I saw Leodragar over here, yeah?
So we may know the name of the Genasi that attacked
We do.
the train.
We know the name.
We don't know if it's her.
No, it is her.
It is her.
Is it her?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's
We
Marakai.
sort of established the session before last, that it was her.
Yes. I recognize her.
Y'all two rolled well enough that
Yeah.
you recognized the way that she moved in a way that was very convincingly that it was.
I couldn't remember from last session.
Yeah,
Not everybody
Yeah.
knew it, but we did roll well enough that we sort of...
Can I retroactively, while Ash was telling his story, I wanted to sort of like watch Lordragar to see his reactions, like if he was hiding reactions or like if I was able to tell, like he knew more than what.
Sure, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. Do you want a disadvantage?
No,
or
just roll it and we'll see.
15.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't see anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys on the balcony?
I mean, we're relaying information to Perrin right
Yeah.
now. And just maybe we nudge him along. Let's go chat on the balcony.
Okay, sure. Well,
Yeah, we're not hiding info from him. He can be privy to this.
Yeah.
I mean, the stars are so beautiful tonight, Perrin.
They they really are. We should go check them out, shouldn't we, Lord?
They sparkle like your eyes.
Let's do it.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. I'm just like, you're an old honey dripper. That's all.
Don't be jealous.
I'm not. It's amazing.
All right, so
We're out on the balcony.
you all head out to a balcony nearby. Sure.
Is there anybody around like that could be listening? Because I mean, we are in a gala full of thieves.
Yes.
Should, I imagine one of our two
they
guards
are
should
all
probably
thieves.
scout that out.
What? If people are near enough by to be in earshot?
Yes.
Weren't you going to create some sort of distraction at some point?
Not yet. There's no cause for that yet.
Also, you guys are causing the distraction,
That's true.
right? And I guess you guys had one as well.
We had one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say, Hex kind of posts up kind of inside the door, kind of like seeing like who would come through.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like looking across the balcony. It's a smaller balcony, so it's really just all of y'all kind of crammed onto there. There are other balconies along the way that you see other, handfuls of people kind of sitting out on. But, they all seem pretty self-involved. You're not too concerned.
Yeah.
But again, as you said earlier, you're in a den of thieves.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap.
Okay.
Notorious RAG, you gonna rap?
I'm a peanut butter and I'm here.
Nope. Let's move on.
Okay.
So, let me just get this out of the way right now. I spoke with Leodragar, and they do have a heist going down while they're in town.
Is that what he figured out?
It's their ulterior motive to being here.
Like
You found out there's a
Jewel?
big take somewhere.
There's a big take. I don't know what the job is, but I'm going to be included in it, presumably.
I
You
do.
are.
I think you're stealing fuzzy cats, if I remember correctly.
You know what? Let's just keep it at that, because honestly, I don't know what we're stealing. It could be fuzzy cats for all I know. Sometimes when I use Thieves Cant, I say things, and what I interpret from them, it's open to interpretation.
So
For a guy who can't read, it's really bad when he starts mixing the words up.
It's true. But the point being, I don't know where this box is, but I think that we do have a little bit of extra time to find it. They're not going to be leaving until they're done with this job.
Well, and Lordran kind of, chimes in. Had you been with us, you would have heard
wink, wink.
that we do seem to, there is something just through that door that heads out to the docks. They have it more heavily guarded than normal. It appears as perhaps they're trying to protect something.
Ooh.
It might be worth looking into.
Lordrum, good job, buddy.
It would have been a lot easier if we had had a guard.
I mean, I think you did fine on your own.
It was scary.
Oh, Lord, you're so silly. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Just surrounded by thieves and murderers and all
When
kinds
he
of things.
laughs, I kind of...
I know, I sort of shiver when you laugh.
Why are you shivering? Is it cold outside?
It's very cold in my heart right now.
Well, we gotta cheer you up, buddy.
You need more alcohol. That will numb it.
Not too much.
Okay, so is there
Take
anything?
some chill fills.
Is there anything else that y'all want to relay to one another?
So, it sounds like that's a very enticing thing that we should check out.
It could be the box. It could be something else. Either way, I feel like
Or it could be the heist that you were mentioning.
it could be. But you know what? If that were the case, I'm sure Leodrigar would have already gotten me involved, because I think that we've kind of got a thing, the two of us.
You guys
Are you in
best
love?
Guys, they're best buds already.
It has nothing to do with love. It's just that I feel like we have a lot in
Are
common.
you in lust?
Look, we have a lot in common, and I just feel like, we would make a good team, is all.
I mean, his voice is very enticing.
It's very enticing.
It is.
I thought we were a good team.
No, we're a great team. I'm just saying that.
He doesn't mean team as in team. He means a bed team.
Business partner.
Yes, if you're wearing your business socks. That makes sense.
During business time. Mm-hmm. Business hours are over, baby.
I'm not wearing my business socks right now.
I hope not.
All I'm saying is that if it were involved with the heist, I'm sure that he would have told me, because we're pretty close now. But it might have something to do with the box.
Well, I mean, the thieves can't. There could have been more to that with the snake.
No, you heard the slippery snake. That might have been.
Look, we're
stone
talking about
hat.
fuzzy cats and slippery snakes. All right, there's a lot of innuendos.
In this scenario, would that be a triple entendre?
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely
Was
a triple
there
entendre.
3 snakes?
We may have mentioned them 3 times. It's kind of a Beetlejuice situation.
I need to re-listen to this.
No, there's a
Conversation that happened.
There's an inside joke about a movie called Frog Comes to Helltown. There's a dance of the 3 snakes.
You have aroused the 3 snakes!
Hell comes to Frogtown, not Frog
Oh,
comes to Helltown.
yes.
But Frog comes, Frog comes to Helltown sounds good too.
That works too, actually.
Okay,
So
so this thing that they're all guarding, what do we do?
So,
Here's a thought. The distraction.
Yes.
There's several guards that are blocking the way. Perhaps our 2 guards could become a little friendly with those guards. A distraction occurs, and maybe you say, "Don't worry, we got this." And those guys will have to go and look at what's happening.
Everybody starts switches everybody.
A distraction happens?
Right.
what kind of distraction are you thinking? Maybe we'd set a griffin loose inside the gala.
But you'd have to probably get past them to get to the griffins.
But we would just bring it through the front door.
How are you going to get over there?
To the front door?
He just really wants to see a griffin.
We could do that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've just never seen a griffin in a gala, and it just seems like it would be a good idea.
That does sound pretty fun.
Probably got
liven this place
ribbons
up.
on.
Maybe one of the bards could do one of your spells that make people see things that aren't actually there.
Oh yeah, I do have Dissonant whispers. Let me look this up.
I have minor illusion.
Maybe you can combine the two.
They're illusions.
Illusion, Michael.
Christina.
What if you made an illusion
Tricks are something Rhaegar does for money.
of a griffin in a gala?
I don't think my illusion spells covers griffins.
Ah, shoot.
What does it cover?
Moths.
Moths. How big are we talking?
Or like maybe a baby bird.
Just one?
Just one baby
Okay,
bird.
I don't know if that's going to do the trick.
But I mean, Christina can also make another baby bird. So we have 2 baby birds.
Okay.
Well,
Can
what
one
if-
baby bird make two combined make a full-size bird?
I feel like our limited illusionary powers at this moment in time are not going to be enough for whatever
Wait,
distraction
didn't
you want.
Christina try to make a stink when we were fighting those badgers?
Yeah.
This is one time where stink may actually work.
That's a great idea.
What kind of stink?
The worst kind.
A fire?
A stink that would cause people to leave an area.
Well, maybe like the smell of the smoke.
Yes, like a fire?
Yeah.
I mean, a fire, sure, or
And I can make
like any kind of
sparks.
thing
Hex
that
kinda
makes
steps
people
in.
want to move.
I think Rhaegar's saying the type of smell that he used to smell.
Ugh.
You still
So a
Yeah, of course I
smoke
do.
and sparks illusion.
I think so.
I think so.
All right, where
We're
are you?
doing it
Where are you casting this fake fire smell?
That's a good idea.
near the kitchens.
Oh, yeah.
I can stand over there and I can yell it out. And
You're
be like,
very good at
fire,
Aaron.
fire. I can do it. But I'll do that.
Okay, do that.
Okay, so you two by the kitchens casting smells. You yelling about the smells.
I can do it.
Then
Brittany,
Yes, Christina.
do smoke and not flames.
Good idea.
Because I think the smoke will be more of a...
It will.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
and then you and I head towards whatever this is that they're guarding.
Then I'll just stealth my way through the door.
And then Hex, maybe stand guard for us and let us know.
Yes, I'll
if
watch the
people
door.
Are coming.
I'll let you know
back.
if someone's coming through.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
We got a plan.
Let's go.
We've got a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Shh, we've got a plan.
We've got a plan.
Okay, buddy.
We've got a plan.
All right.
Give me
So-
one. We're still on the balcony, right?
Yeah.
Give me like 10 seconds. I just want to enjoy the beautiful moon and the stars for just a breath.
Enjoy,
It is really nice.
I know.
enjoy this drink just a little bit more.
You know, I'm reading this, the prestidigitation. We can actually instantly light a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So you can actually light like a campfire.
And I can still create more smoke though.
Yeah.
So that it looks like it's a bigger fire than it is.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Okay.
So one of you is going to cast fire, and one of you is going to make smoke.
Yeah, I'm
One of them's gonna
I'll
make a
make the
small
smell
fire
smoke.
and,
Nice.
the smell,
Yep,
and then
yep.
and then they're gonna
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys, you take a little small moment. You're sitting on that balcony. It's nice and pleasant. You got your drinks.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody's kind of feeling good.
We're enjoying the moment.
Yep. All right. Then we go back into the gala.
Yes.
Okay.
Do
So
one at a time so we all don't
Yeah.
create that.
so tell me what you're each gonna do.
I hug Christina a little bit while we look up at the sky.
So I'm thinking.
Morgan puts his arm around Perrin.
I, as we leave the balcony, I was like, Christina, or no, Brittany.
Even she forgets from time to
I
time.
know, it's true.
Scuba
Brittany,
again, all over again.
I feel like we need another drink.
Sister, sweet sister, we of course need another drink.
Let us go grab some of that
Let us.
fine.
I need a French set.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
Perrin.
Perrin, let's go.
Yes, let us.
Perrin, Lordran, go with y'all. The other three, I'll head over towards that door. So let's start with the Bard sisters,
Yes.
Questini's child, and Perrin and Lordran.
So as we get closer to the bar, we ordered another drink. And we
gonna be
kind
this
of lean against the bar, watching the crowd. And as like, you know, the faces are kind of like, you know, people are mulling about, stuff like that. I do a very small little flick, because as I'm drinking,
Yeah.
I do a little flick. And then
Pinky out.
you can see, like, there's this like aroma of like campfire smoke, like just kind of emitting in the area of the kitchen.
Do you smell that?
And I lean down next to Perrin and I snap and I'm like, I do smell that. And then as I snap, I cast minor illusion, which is more smoke that billows from the
It's
kitchen.
kind of coming from the kitchen
Yeah.
area. So like, we'll assume like through the doors, kind of underneath.
Yeah.
What the? Do you smell that? He kind of like looks at the bartender. Do you smell that?
It smells smoky, like campfire or marshmallows.
I turn to maybe like another person next to me. He's like, I'm sorry. Have you lit a cigarette or something? What is that?
And
I thought there was no smoking.
Yeah, you
in
kind of
here.
like everybody starts. What
is that?
And then Perrin, all of a sudden, fire! And starts pointing at the kitchen, and you can see, smoke kind of billowing out through there. There's a fire! We all have to go! We're all gonna die! Oh my god! Everyone run! And he's just like freaking out. Lordrum is mortified, and they both start running towards the entrance. Perrin kind of falls over, like, help! Help! Someone get me out of here! Lordrum! Yeah.
I would like to believe that Perrin is so wrapped in, up in this that he actually believes what he's saying. Does he actually believe now that there's a fire? He's so excitable.
No, he's acting. I rolled a 19.
He's a very good actor.
He's acting. But no, there was a very good chance that he legitimately forgot and believed everything he was saying.
It's about to get lit in here.
So, as that happens, clearly, you see tons of people kind of running out. What are y'all doing?
I don't have the guards moved.
So they're clearly concerned. They're kind of looking at one another what do we do? What's going on?
Sister, we should probably file out with the rest of the people.
Yes,
I
let's
don't
do
think it's safe to be in here.
It is not safe. We don't want to get lit on fire.
I turned to one of the guys. Could you please escort us outside, please? We don't want to get caught up in this fire.
I'm going to talk to
those ones over there. You go over. Please, could you help us?
Help us, because there's people filing out. I'm like, please,
right.
Could you escort us out, please?
Perfect. So, roll a charisma. You as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
18.
All right. So you're very convincing. They're like,
and while they're as we're I'm waving my hands, I keep casting more prestidigitation to make the smell of smoke become stronger.
Right. So they're just like, we should probably get out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm really worried. I'm not used to heels. Can I take your hand?
Yes.
And
of course.
Hold on to him.
You two, you look like you could handle this. Could you please watch this door? And if things get bad, just run back out the back. You'll be fine. You got it, boss.
It's not our job, but sure, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you. He kind of looks at Hex a little bit.
I squeeze his arms oh, so strong.
I gotta work out. It's part of the job,
Christina, you can't bring this one home.
Well,
I mean, maybe.
Oh, geez, whoa. So, as y'all are flirting through the fire,
That is the name of it.
That's the name of the album, for sure.
Flirting through fire.
So, y'all are at the door.
Okay.
Hex and Atlas, you are kind of the guards that are there. Rhaegar, you're kind of in front. What's the plan?
To go through the door.
Yeah. So, I guess first check if we can even enter the door.
You can walk on through.
All right, cool. We walk on through and we
Hex kind of stands on the other side.
keep guard, Betty.
Yep. Got it.
Looking good in that hat.
Fire can't hurt me.
Put on your fire hat.
oh yeah,
Oh
your
my
hat.
god, a little fire person hat.
He definitely he looks at you kind of already covered. Pulls his one hat off and it's already on underneath. I've got a hat for every occasion.
I knew that Brittany would have a fire hat in her hat
I
collection.
do.
I mean, it was part of one of our acts.
It was.
Was
We
it?
sprayed
I
each
have
other with a
many-
fire hose.
Many questions.
Okay.
It was a little risque for the times.
Okay, so we're through the door.
So y'all enter out onto what is essentially the dock that you saw before.
Okay.
Right outside of here, it's clear there's a little pathway where you can kind of head off down the spire in order, essentially just head down to the next level, or head straight out, and that's the dock.
Right.
Before you, there's lots of boxes and things everywhere, so you could probably kind of duck and hide behind those if you needed to. You do see a kind of a stairway that would head up to the next level and then beyond up to the next level. You see an airship in the distance and one just above you, and they're both kind of docked at the third level, but they do have kind of some ladders that are kind of hung down from them on the side, and you also do see several guards kind of walking back and forth. They don't seem too concerned with y'all because they seem like they're further out and they're kind of more concerned at the edges of the dock, but that's what you see.
Sorry, I didn't write it down. The ship with the filigree that we believe is the ship Was it on the second level?
Third level.
Third level.
Yep.
So it's on the level that we're on? Or are we
No,
on the first
you're
level?
on the first level,
We're on the first level.
of that. Yep.
Like both the ships that he was talking about are on the third
They're
level.
above you.
Okay.
So I would ask you.
Yes.
Which one of these ships is the ship we're looking for?
So it's up a couple of floors. It's the one with all the filigree and the stuff on. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's the far one.
Yeah.
The far one. Okay.
Yeah. So obviously there's these guards that we see, but there's also some dogs around us too, man. So we gotta be sneaky.
Well, Sneaky is my second to last name.
So you,
Okay.
you have a hyphenated last name then?
Yeah, of course. My father and my mother's name.
Okay. I was like, it's possible we may just be able to blend in as the other guards that are around here.
That's true. I mean, those guys told us to guard the door, and we could just say we're doing just that.
Yeah. We're just regular average guards walking
I
around.
mean, but wearing a tuxedo, they're probably not going to buy that.
Yeah, I mean, you might look like a guard.
I look like a guard.
You go guard. I'm going to go sneak.
You could be my well-to-do person that I'm walking around going to his ship.
Okay, I like that idea. Sure, you're escorting me back to the ship.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. So, sir, I
Yes.
believe your ship is on the third floor.
I do believe it is. This fire, I cannot believe it.
We have to get out of here.
Please escort me to my ship.
Let's go. I believe. Yeah, let's go. I think the stairs are
Oi!
just over here.
What are you doing out there?
We're escaping. There's a fire. We have to get my.
Did you not hear that this mansion is on fire? I need to get my ship. Post haste.
What are you talking about fire? I'm not over there. I don't see no fire.
No, go
Smell it?
Just go inside the door, man. The thing's covered in smoke.
Hold on. Come here. Stay with me. Come here. Come here.
Yeah.
He kind of like walks over towards the door. And like as he's getting close, he does kind of smell it. And he's like,
Right?
yeah, we got
to get out of here.
Party's cancelled.
Oi! There's a fire! There's a fire in here! And you see all the guards kind of like,
All right. So I'm gonna get my man up to his ship.
just go up, deal with them. They'll check you at the top.
All right.
So y'all head up to the second level, and on the second level, there's guards and dogs and everything. They are looking over. They do seem kind of concerned,
Yeah.
The dogs are kind of losing it
Okay.
because the smell is pretty intense.
Just FYI, prestidigitation lasts for an hour.
Okay. Yeah. So like the dogs are kind of like barking a lot. They're kind of losing. So like the guys that are holding on to the dogs are kind of like having to pull them back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can overhear some conversations about them having to kind of like, what are we supposed to do? I don't have a contingency for this. What is going on? So it's a little bit easier for you to move around. But one guard does kind of go to you like, "Oi, what are you doing here?"
Dude, the whole freaking party's on fire, all right? People are fleeing.
I need to get to my ship, sir. I did not sign up for a party where I would be set on fire.
Who the hell are you?
Who do you think I am? I'm the man who pays your salary.
Roll a charisma.
God damn it, you gotta be kidding me.
What was
4?
Can I roll a charisma real quick?
Well, so hold on. I know the man who pays my salary, and I look at you, and you don't look like you belong to House Loranda, so I don't believe that's the case. Get out of here.
This is just, he doesn't know what he's saying. He's the notorious RAG. You haven't heard of him? He performs with Questini's Child all the time.
Questini's Child.
Yeah, they're here. They just ran off to their own.
Roll a charisma.
Okay.
Yes, thank God.
Okay, so that is a 16 total.
All right, so he believes you. Yeah, he's like, oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
You know these rappers,
You know-
you can never understand what they're
You're not
saying.
on my list here. What's a rapper?
Well, this is what the notorious RAG is.
Oh, you must be very fancy. You're not on my list, though, so I don't... well,
I know that House Lorander pays your salary, but I'm the one that helps House Lorander stay in business.
he's kind of slurring a bit, ain't he?
I've had a bit to drink.
It's been the fuzzy drum beats. Have you tried them? Well, you can't try them now because the party's on fire.
Right, go ahead, go on up. It's fine, you're good. Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead. So you're able to make it up to the third level. And as you do, by the way, you do pass by and you see, into those little like cavern things that there are a couple of griffins and like hippogriffs and things that are kind of like.
I nudge Atlas and I go, Griffins.
No, but not right now.
Okay.
Keep it down.
All right, so make it to the top level.
Yes.
There's only a handful of guards left around. There's the ship you're looking for, dead ahead. There's another ship behind you. That's about it.
So the other ship, is it Can we easily tell what's seemingly more guarded?
They both seem equally guarded.
Okay.
Yeah. Both important.
Both important. I guess there's the ship that we're looking for. The other ship, is there anything notable about it?
No, nothing really stands out. Nothing that you would know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, we make our way to the
ship with the filigree.
Yeah, and the guards, they do seem, kind of, they're distracted.
Yeah.
Right. So you're able to get to the ship. What are you going to do?
So we board the ship. Is the ship with like a deck, or are we going into a door?
There's a deck, and then you go down, and then there's doors inside and whatnot. It's multi-layer inside there. And it's a 3-layer airship.
So we enter onto the deck, and do we want to start searching?
I think we should start searching. Yes, I think that we should probably start, from the back and work our way forward. Just check all of the doors.
Okay.
I mean, maybe there's a place to check logically first. Is there like
maybe a captain's quarters?
Is there a captain's quarters, or is there like a stronghold area, maybe on a ship where they would keep loot?
Yeah, I mean, well, you would assume that in the base of the ship, that's generally where they would keep cargo.
To the base of the ship, the cargo hold.
All right, you're going to let's go together.
Let's go.
Okay.
You're gonna both go down?
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the bottom of the ship, the cargo hold.
All right, so you head down a couple of stairwells and whatnot. Both of you roll deck saves.
God damn. All my good saves rolls have
total
been
for me?
wasted.
Okay.
So that's 5.
All right, so as you're walking along, you both kind of step on the last step kind of at the same time. And as you do, you kind of hear a clicking noise, and you don't.
Okay.
And so you turn to Rhaegar.
Kind of like hold him back a little bit.
You try.
Okay.
But you fail. And as as Rhaegar takes that next step, huge flash of light.
Ooh.
And we'll come back to y'all.
Oh. Okay.
So, y'all have made it out. Okay. It's you two. It's Lordran and Perrin. And so oh, and you're with the other guard as well, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you guys gonna do?
I tell the guard, thank you so much. We're staying with a friend. He's just right over there. You've been so extra sweet.
Well, I could escort you home or whatever,
I mean, that would be very lovely, but I'm with a couple of friends. It'd be a little awkward to bring you with us. Can I meet you maybe at another time?
Of course,
I give him a little squeeze, and I'm like, on his arm is myself. I'll see.
Oh, yeah.
I'll find you later.
All right.
I don't find him.
No, of course not. But he's like walking. You see him like go over to like another one who goes like, "That was Quasily's child." All right, so you meet up with Lordran and Perrin. Okay, so what happened? What's going on? Where's the rest of the gang?
I believe they're going up the spire.
Yeah.
We distracted the guards.
Okay.
We had them come with us so they can sneak in. I think Hex still is inside. I'm not sure where Hex is.
Well, we can maybe.
Where are you?
Lordran and I could maybe go back in real quick and try and find Hex, maybe.
I'm more worried about them being alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you
They're
want to
not the most abled.
Well, I think that at this point, we kind of need to head home, split up, whatever. We'll meet up with them afterwards.
Why don't you and Lordram go home?
Okay.
I think that's safer for you two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if something happens, we don't want it to come back to your bad name, like to ruin your name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We'll head out.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy. Hope this works. See you later. So Lordran and Perrin kind of head off back towards their place. What do you guys gonna
You have a
do? Or anything?
disguise. You have a disguise kit, right?
I do.
I am gonna cast disguise self on myself. Obviously, we're gonna find a little corner.
Yeah.
And then I think you should use your disguise kit or whatever disguise you have.
Let's see. Is that a 9 plus 5? That's 14.
Okay.
So I make a passable disguise.
I don't
As what?
think I have to.
Yeah. What are you guys trying to
roll
disguise yourselves as?
Common.
I'm basically, I want to get out of the formal wear that we're wearing,
Okay.
basically, so we look more like
Could be
We're like on the docks.
a dock worker or
Okay.
a captain even or something.
A captain.
Captain may be asking for attention.
Yeah. So what's your ultimate goal? What are you guys going to try and do? So you're both trying to put on disguises.
I was gonna like disguise myself. We should disguise ourselves as guards.
As guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As guards.
Okay. So you disguise yourselves as guards. What are you going to try and do?
I think.
Go towards the airship and find
mean,
the.
So you're trying to head back in where you just came out of?
Do we have to go through a different door? I don't know.
It's a private dock, so it's pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll work though. Being guards is going to be the most beneficial.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
So you walk back up to the door, and there are a ton of guards in the front who are preventing anyone else from going back in. They're basically saying, "Can't let anyone in. There's a fire. You got to get out of here. Everybody, get at it. Just keep going."
All right. Wait, we're going outside. Sir.
Yeah.
There's griffins out here.
Again, those are on the dock.
Oh, they're on the dock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's not a way from the outside to get to the dock. You have to go
really.
through the inside.
Yeah. So do you think that there's anything you can do, or are you going to just...
Hold on. Give us a minute.
I'll give you a sec.
We need to get up there to help these guys.
But I don't think we're going to be able to.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't even let us in as guards. I guess our fate is sealed with them.
Okay.
Okay.
So, some time passes.
Yes.
All right. Y'all been waiting outside for a while. You're not really sure what's going on.
I grab another drink. I'm sure there's somebody there.
You
go behind the bar,
you conjure up a drink. Back inside the airship.
Yes.
Okay.
You two wake up, tied to some chairs in the bottom of
Sexy.
To your left, you see Perrin, also tied to a chair.
Okay.
To your right, you see Hex, also tied to a chair.
Damn. That's a lot of rope, though.
It's a lot of rope. In front of you, you see a group of individuals. Some of them you recognize, some of them you've never seen before.
Who do we recognize?
You recognize Leodragar,
Okay.
Marakai,
Okay.
Claw,
Oh, damn.
Pentar. You recognize someone that you saw at the play, who was one of the aristocrats.
Okay.
He is sitting down. And you see someone that you've never seen before. She is a tiefling.
Okay.
So tiefling are kind of demonic. They have horns and whatnot.
I'm going to romance her.
So 6 people in this
6 people.
gaggle.
The man who is the aristocrat
Yeah.
is sitting down at the table in front of you. And in front of him, you see the box on the table.
Okay.
You're awake. So let's begin. You're probably curious as to why you are sitting across from me at this table. You're also likely curious as to who I am. Lastly, you are likely curious as to what is in this box. But none of these questions will give you the answers you seek. Now, I believe we find ourselves at an intersection between your perceptions and my own. You see, you do not have all of the information.
Obviously.
I always do. Perrin here is not your friend. He was using you in order to get something from me. You recognize this item before you. It is that which you have sought for so long. However, I regret to disappoint you by assuring you that it will not be falling into your possession or his. You see, this is my property. It was always mine.
What is it?
As soon as you start speaking, he holds up his hand, and your throat kind of catches, and you can no longer speak.
Mage hand.
Perrin here decided to upset a delicate balance by having this removed from my possession. Fate, however, seems to be on my side. Now we find ourselves in a difficult situation, don't we? You see, I like to keep my private dealings private and my public life separate from that. And I do this by never mixing the two, but you see me here, and you'll inevitably see me out there, so what to do with you? Now,
I always give everyone a chance. Perrin obviously exhausted his, but I will give you all a choice. I'm generous, very generous man, and so I will even grant you answers to whatever questions you have, as long as I deem them worthy. But make no mistake, your fate is in my hands. Do you understand?
Wait, what?
It's a miracle.
Rhaegar
you're
and
still
Tinian.
alive.
Exactly as I expected. A fool. You are much like the thieves who try to come into my employ. Not a very impressive one. Leo Dragar. He told me about you. It was so unimpressive. Atlas. Turian. Your parents would be so disappointed to see where you've ended up, wouldn't they? But I suppose that's what you always wanted, isn't it?
I couldn't care less what my parents think of me.
Yes, I know. I know everything about all of you. Now you see, Perrin here, he's crossed me, and I will have to deal with him. My question to you is, will I have to deal with you?
Well, I guess my question to you is, can we all leave of our own free will right now?
Well, it depends on what you're going to do. Are you going to continue to try and get this box?
Well, my good buddy Hex here really wants that box.
Ah, yes, Hexaphon. You don't know Hex. I know Hex. He belongs to me. He was stolen from me by Perrin. Perrin somehow was able to erase his memory or cloud his judgment. I don't know what, but I want my Warforged back.
Why don't
So
you
he will be
ask him if
staying
he
with me.
wants to be with you?
I don't care what he wants. He is my property.
He's our friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's quite funny. Now, it appears to me that you're going to be quite difficult here. So let's just make this simple. Leo Dragar, would you please deal with Perrin?
Leo Dragar pulls out his rapier.
No!
At Perrin, but then a sword quickly knocks it away. Mara Kai has released her sword and has attacked back at Leo Dragar.
Damn.
And you hear her say, "No death. We did not agree on this. We did not agree to kill anyone. What is going on?"
Oh, Mara. You should not have done that.
And then the man sitting at the table raises his hand. Mara gets blasted out of a window, falls seemingly to wherever you don't know.
Damn.
Leo Dragar raises his sword again and stabs Perrin through the heart.
No!
It was less dramatic the second time around.
Yeah.
Why did you say someone was gonna die? You did this! There goes all of our
Perrin,
money.
Screams and slowly falls down.
No! Perrin!
There goes our tickle me Perrin.
I know. All of our
Then-
product is gone. Also, Lordrum's gonna be really sad. He doesn't have anyone to snuggle at night
Well,
anymore.
Lordran was the one that killed him, right?
Well, Lordrum is not here.
Leo Dragar.
Leo
Lordrum.
Dragar. Sorry, I
That
thought
would
it
have
was
been the
Lordran.
eternal betrayal.
Lordrum is strangely missing you guys. Let me just say. Okay, anyway, I'm tied back up.
So, the
Pass Phoenix down.
tiefling woman
Yes.
steps forward in front of you. The man at the table asks once again,
Now, are you going to play along, or are you going to be difficult?
What does playing along mean?
Well, it means you're going to work for me now. Just like Hex, you are my property.
Doesn't seem like something I want to do.
Well then, guess we'll have to deal with you too, won't we?
and the woman, she holds up her hand, and kind of like a black ooze kind of like forms over it, and she stabs her hand into your chest, burning a hole through the armor, and her fingers dig into your flesh.
Damn. I'm screaming.
You can feel it. You're screaming.
Yes.
You are screaming. Rhaegar, what are you doing?
No! No! Atlas! I'm like wiggling in my chair. You sons of dogs, you!
And at that very moment, a bright light flashes. And you look over at Atlas, and his eyes are glowing bright light, just pouring out of his eyes. And you feel a huge rush of energy. And out of his back sprout 2 giant ethereal wings, blasting energy all around. And your bindings are actually shattered off of your hands. Hex immediately stands up, pulls his blade from his arm, and says, "Run!" You've never heard him scream before, but he screams right now.
I grab Rhaegar and I immediately start booking it.
And Hex is just fighting back at all of these individuals. And just as you guys kind of leap back outwards, you see the man hold his hand out, and Hex collapses to the floor.
No!
So you run out the top of the airship, and as you are running, I assume you're kind of...
I'm holding my wounds.
Yeah.
And
you, as you're running, you kind of can feel yourself lifting up.
Yeah.
And you grab Rhaegar by the back.
And I seemingly take us to safety off the edge of the boat or the ship.
You kind of leap forward, and you don't know what you're doing.
No.
So you're kind of falling.
Yeah.
A hippogriff flies down right underneath you, and on its back is Marakai.
Oh, damn.
And you fly away.
Is Marakai knocked out?
No, you can see that she's awake, and she looks pissed.
Okay.
Can I muster one little thing? I say, Atlas.
Yeah.
Griffin.
I know, right?
And then I pass out.
And that is where we're going to end this episode.
No!
Hey, what's up, everybody? Rick here. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Hero Squad Under the Dragon Shadow. And if you guys did, maybe consider becoming one of our patrons at patreon.com/StumptGamers, like all these amazing people have. Your guys' help directly contributes to us creating new series like Hero Squad and so much more to come in the future. Click that link down below, become a patron, get some awesome rewards. Thanks for your support, guys. We'll see you next time.